welcome to Tiny Desk Repot with Courtney from Oops, I Planted Again. Today we're going to be repotting 2 plants, 2 alocasias, and we're just going to chat. That's all we're going to do here at Tiny Desk Repot. NPR, please don't sue me. Gloves, because we are doing a soil to Leca transfer. And then the other one, I think I'm just going to clean it off and put it in water. I don't have a container for it yet. That's why I'm looking around at the containers. Well, we'll just take it out of the soil that it's currently in the pot that it's in because it's outrageously huge, and we'll just go with the flow. I'm really actually sad to show you this plant because I always boast about this plant. Oh my God, my back, blah, 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 blah. I love it. Look at it. Do you see this? Do you mother effing see this? I'm devastated by this, okay? So let me tell you what happened. When I repotted this, I think last year or towards the beginning of this year, I put it in this soil mixture from Miracle-Gro, labeled their tropical grow soil. I absolutely hated the soil. Every plant that I put in it died like within weeks, except for this one. It continued to grow and to grow and to grow, so I never wanted to change it. This is the only plant that I have in that soil mix. I had a whole bag that I threw away because I hated it that much. And now I've run into it, it's outgrowing this container and the soil is consistently drying out. I just watered this less than a week ago. We're in the fall season. I know alocasias like to remain moist, but something is very, very wrong, especially for that many. This happened rather quickly. We have another piece down here. So we're going to transfer this to a Leca moss perlite mixture. I think that'll help me with the moisture, and I just hate this soil, so we're absolutely going to get rid of it. So I'm actually really excited to do this. I've been needing to do this for a while. I've just been avoiding it. Do you ever feel like there's things that you need to be doing, but you're just like, you don't have the capacity to do it, right? Not just about plants, but just, life in general. This was one of those things. I actually love this container, but I'm putting it, I think, in a smaller container. Yeah, a smaller container. And I usually don't do soil straight to Leca moss mixtures. I just think I like the little bit of assurance when I put it in water first just to do it, but I just don't feel like waiting that long. And there are so many corms. Oh my God, these are huge. Okay, we have this corm, the one I pulled from the bottom. Oh goodness, this was very needing a repot. And we have, oh, this one's still attached. We have another one, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see how dry this is, and I promise you I just watered this. I just watered this. If you see my houseplant collection video, it wasn't even that bad. And I know these are the bottom leaves that are dying off, which is not a big deal, but I just think it was time to repot because it's just that the decline is just a little bit too rapid for me. But we have some corms that we've already gotten. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm actually gonna rinse this off outside. I'm not gonna do the cleaning of the roots part at the tiny desk because I'm trying to prevent as much mess as possible because I'm in a new filming area. I'm downstairs in my living room. Since I've decorated this area, I really love it and I wanna share it with you here on my YouTube channel. Oh my God, there's so many corms. Another one, and they're massive. Girl, ooh, child, look how dry this is. But I swear, I promise you, I just watered this shit. That's what drives me insane. It's hot, yeah, whatever, but come on, be for real. I just watered this. Oh my gosh, another one. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 corms. 10 corms. Look at all that soil. Ew. I hate this soil. Oh my God, another corm. 11. Now it's time to rinse this off and get ready. Oh, and peel these off too. Rip them off. Old leaves, not a big deal. But a sign, I know something needs to be done. So, gonna trash all this, put my corms away. I'm probably just going to, what I really am gonna do? I'm just gonna put these in some moss, and that's how I'm gonna grow them. But I'll give you an up close shot of this. I'm gonna go rinse it off, clean this up, and then we'll come back for the repot. Okay, we're back. We rinsed off our black velvet alocasia as best we possibly could. We have our orchid pot, which will be our drainage container. We'll have moss, leca, perlite in here, and then in this we will just house the water. This will be the water reservoir. This is just one of the really cheap pots from IKEA. It's the Nippon, and they have these in, I think, like at least 2 sizes, because I have 2 kinds of these. And I really like this pot. It doesn't have a hole in the bottom, so it's great for water. And it's like, it's kind of hardy. It's not super lightweight, which I really like. So we're gonna do Leca. I also get my Leca from IKEA because it's like $5. I'm trying to look, because the roots they're kind of long, but they're not too long. I mostly want the roots in the moss. Then we're gonna add some perlite. You should wear a mask when you use perlite, because it can get dusty. But I just turn my head and cover it. That's all I do, because I ain't shit. We're actually going to, so I think, see, it's already coming out of the bottom. Annoyed. Trying to make sure I have it at the right level that I want it to, because I want to make sure this is deep as well. Like, I want this pretty deep in here. I'm gonna take a little bit of this out. I want this really deep, because I've run into problems with alocasias in the past where I didn't put them deep enough and they just get shitty and floppy. Gonna wet the moss, 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 moss. Okay, we're gonna put a little layer at the bottom. Okay, we have that bottom layer of moss, and now don't fall, watch your step, don't fall, don't fall, don't you fall. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. Don't lean like that, you're gonna fall, dude. Dude, oh, thank you. All right, so we have all of the roots in there, and now we're just gonna finish off with moss. There we go. I'm actually excited about this. I've been wanting to repot this for a long time. I just didn't do it, to be really honest with you, because the plant was fine, but I knew it would tell me when it was time to repot, for real, and it was telling me with the leaves and all the freaking little corms. I've been seeing that corm at the very bottom for a while. Like, it's been a while. So, you know, it needed to repot. But I love it. I think it's gonna look fabulous. I think this is gonna help me too with moisture. And it's so funny because I grew that shit to 7 leaves. This had 7 leaves, and I'll show you the video I posted on TikTok. I think it was this summer. It had 7 leaves, and obviously, you know, it really wasn't, you know, I kind of let it go, and I don't see anything new popping. Like, it was something new popping. It felt like every other week. But, you know, these bounce back, and I have 11 more. What do I have, 10, 11 more? I'm so happy with this. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna put some water in here. I'm just gonna water it from the top. Normally I would just put it in here, but I wanna make sure this moss is rather moist. So I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, we're all done with the black velvet alocasia. It's all watered and repotted, and I'm very happy with it. I think this is gonna be so much better. I have had pests with this plant a couple of times. Alocasias are very prone to spider mites, you know. Shit happens. This is what it looks like. Oh, actually, oh yeah, there's water in here. I was like, I'm gonna put a little bit more water in here, but this is what it looks like, and I'm happy with it. But I will do a spray with my pest control, the dead bug, and you know, hopefully in the next couple of months I can show you it growing and bouncing back. I've had this for a year and over a year and a half. Over a year. September last year I got this. It was a rehab. I grew it to 7 leaves. Now we're down to 4, but I think we'll be okay. Now we have the Alocasia Maharani Girl BFFR. I've had this plant since last year. Sometimes it grows, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm just tired of looking at it. It looks a mess. And I know it's probably tiny as hell. This soil, girl, what the is this? Ew. Hopefully we find some, what the fuck is that? That looked moldy. Dry. Ah! Girl, what is this mix? soil, leca, perlite. Girl, what was I doing? Girl, what is this? And so like with the black velvet alocasia, all the corms came out like so easily and fast I could spot them. This one, it's like, no girl, why did you think I was gonna give you a corm? Bet you didn't even water me. This looks a mess. To be really honest with you, I don't see a thing. Why would there be corms? It's literally, it looks like crap. So this is what we're working with. This is it. So I think what I'm going to do, I have this little glass container that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, super cute, super tiny. And I'm going to put leca and perlite. Yeah, I'm gonna put leca and perlite at the bottom, and then I'm gonna put soil. And I'm gonna make this drainless. I'm gonna see if it works for me in this way. I've obviously done a ton of drainless stuff and I love it. My friends who haul, they do it and I love it. I think it's really beneficial, but I haven't done it with soil. So I'm just gonna see what happens. You know, we're just gonna go with the flow. So let's get some leca, which is all the way over there. Just a little, actually I might do a little bit more of the leca. Just to kind of. And then the soil that I'm gonna use is the Fox Farm Ocean Forest soil. And I only have a little bit left. That's why I'm like, let me just try this out and see if it works. And you know, if it doesn't, it's okay. There's only, you know, it's not a super big deal. And then we're gonna put this in here. If this dies, not a big deal. But if it doesn't die, then it is a big deal. I literally have just enough soil to do this. Like, I have to go get some more soil. Just gonna make sure. I'm actually excited for this. I think it's gonna turn out really cute. Thank you for watching Tiny Desk Repot, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.